Hello friends, welcome to Jyotsna's kitchen. Today I am going to make winter special. Normally we call it thukpa, homemade thukpa. This one is thukpa, but I am making it with the homemade kneaded atta and little bit of maida which I have used it. I knead and kept it aside for 1 hour and nicely it has fermented. So when you make the small balls and put it in the soup, it turns out to be very yummy. I'll show you how to make it. I have put the water in a pan and I have kept some ingredients which contains a lot of vegetables, shrimps, dry mushrooms, chicken strips and radish leaf. In vegetable I have beans which I have cut it long, and some radish and some carrot. For seasoning I just need garlic, crushed garlic or grated garlic, little bit of pepper powder and Szechuan pepper, 3 cloves of long and 1 dalchini, and grated tomatoes just for flavor and color, and salt to taste. When the water has boiled, I'm going to add all these vegetables. First I'm going to add the mushroom because it takes little longer time. So mushroom I added, let it boil. Actually this is not mushroom, this one is called lasa gumba. It's kind of a mushroom. It's found in the hilly area and it's little expensive than the mushroom, and the properties, the nutritional properties also much more in this than the mushroom, but it tastes almost similar. Little nutty flavor it has, but when you boil it and you eat it, it's like little rubbery, but you have to, it is digestible, so you can use it. So once I have put the mushroom in the soup water, I have kept it for boiling. Let it boil for some time. In the meantime I add the chicken strips. I add the chicken strips one after the other, and then I add the shrimps which I have cleaned and kept it aside. Shrimps gives a beautiful flavor. These ones are optional. If you don't like, no problem, you can make it with the vegetable. And the soup which you require depends like how much soup you want, more or less. Accordingly you can add the water. Basically I am making a broth stock which I am going to use it. I am not going to drain it out, but I am going to use the same stock with the ingredients which I have added, and I will show you once the soup is done. I will show you how to make a different design, like depends on, like you can involve your children also to make the design of the dough. I added little bit of tomato, grated tomatoes, which gives nice color and flavor. And remember, this one is totally oil free and I'm not going to add any added colors in this. It will be just the soup. It one has prawns, chicken, mushroom, and this one will have some vegetables which I have cut it and kept it. So this one has to boil, and then before this is done, I'll show you. I have added the vegetable. I add the onion, sliced onion, which I have sliced it and kept, and I'm going to put the radish leaf little later, not now, because I need that crunchiness. So let this one get boiled. Once it starts boiling, then add salt in it according to your taste. You can add more water if it becomes more. Then I'm going to add the garlic. I have added the cloves and the dalchini and the Szechuan pepper, which I have. Szechuan peppers are, it's basically looks alike like a black pepper, but this one has a different aroma, so this one gives good flavor. And some black pepper powder. If you don't have black pepper powder, you can crush the black pepper and put it. See, I'm already getting the aroma of the soup. Let this boil nicely. Meanwhile, I'm going to do let this gets boiled. Meanwhile, in the next part, I'll show you how to make the dough, and once it is made, we are going to add it in the soup.